Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi for the week of September 24th through the 29th, I think, or 30th, through the 30th. So this is my Hobonichi weeks in the Foxy Fix Perfect Fit Planner, which I do have a review on. I will link that down below. Any stickers or things that I show in here, I will try to link below if I know where they came from. I will tell you up front that this little bookmark, I don't think the shop is on Etsy any longer. I think they closed, but if they are still on Etsy, I will put that link there as well. And then this is just an Erin Condren compliment card that I got an Erin Condren order. I can link that below as well as if you're interested. All right, so as you can maybe tell, I don't know, people say like as you can tell, and sometimes you really can't on camera, but I am getting over a cold, so if you can tell that my voice sounds a little bit different or I do sound a little bit froggy at times, that's why, and I apologize about that. You can actually see here that I didn't really do a whole lot for part of the week because I was sick. It was actually kind of ironic because I was asked to sub a class Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Tuesday, after I said yes, Tuesday night as I was going to bed, I was like, I can feel the sore throat and the dry throat approaching, and I was like, I need to take medicine, I'm going to be sick, and lo and behold, I got sick, and then on Wednesday, just after work, literally just went home and didn't do anything. So as you can see, I didn't do the benchmark run, I didn't do the long run, but I did do the recovery run. I actually think I did that on Thursday instead of Saturday. So I'm just gonna throw that up there. So I did run later on in the week. I was kind of like a little bit sick and had a runny nose, so I just had like tissues in my pocket as I was running, but it was a really low key, like slow run, and I think it was good for me to get out and kind of exercising, because otherwise I would just sleep all day. And while that's also important, I need to keep exercising. It felt better to be out and running. So by the end of the week, I was feeling a little bit better, plus we had people over, and so I did get a few more things done and written down in the planner, but that's basically how my week kind of ended up. So this week, we are starting on a clean slate. I mentioned this in my last Hobonichi plan with me, but I will be using this as my main plan with me for this week, and then I'm going to just kind of record all the extra things that I do throughout the week as best as I can remember. And then next week, in the middle of next week, I will actually do a memory keeping or rewind plan with me in my Erin Condren vertical, because that's, I think, what I end up doing is I kind of do the basic layout for the Erin Condren at the beginning of the week, but then wait to the end of the week to fill everything in. So I might as well just do everything all at once. That's what I was thinking. All right. I do want to continue using the sticker kit like samplers that I've been getting. So I'm going to be using this sampler from Melo Paper Studio, and I believe they are still on Etsy. At least they were at the time that I purchased kits from Melo Paper Studio. This shop has become really popular for creating really beautiful photo kits, and especially photo kits that are like fairy tale based or yeah, like Disney character fairy tale based like layouts. And so even though there's no like licensed Disney artwork, they're taking like underwater scenes or kind of, you know, forest scenes, and then when you put all the images together, it kind of really looks like a Disney real, like in like photo fairy tale. Anyway, it's just really cool. You should check the shop out. And then their Melo Paper Studio on Instagram. So all right, here, so this is some Simply Gilded Washi that I just received. It was the fall pre-sale that we had the pre-sale was back, I think in June of this year, and I just received mine. I'm going to use the gray color. As you can see, it does not quite match. This is a cooler tone gray. This is much of a warmer tone gray, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway. It's close enough. I don't think it'll be, I mean, as you've heard me say before, slightly off colors don't bother me a whole lot. I'm pretty darn flexible with mismatched colors. This is more just for me to stay, whoa, that was really bad. This is just more for me to stay motivated to look in my planner and use my planner and get excited about using my planner because I see, you know, it looks pretty, or it looks prettier than just a plain planner. So like last week was really pretty, and like I kept looking at it even though I didn't actually use it a whole lot because I was sick. So, all right, so I'm going to do my standard washi down at the very bottom. I'm thinking in the future how I could switch this up, because I would like to start using washi. I'm just thinking of like what are some of the other ways I could use washi in the planner and kind of even out the bulkiness. I don't know if that makes any sense, but because all of my washi is down at the base and at the top, it's gotten a little bit thicker at the top and a little bit thicker at the bottom. I think I mentioned that in the voiceover last week. And so I want to, I don't know, even it out. So if you have any ideas of how you use how you set up your Hobonichi weeks differently, just using like regular washi and like sticker leftovers, I would love to watch that video or read your comments. I will probably keep experimenting as well, but not this week. I have this week today, I actually am supposed to be doing a 7.25 mile run. So I was gonna go into Boston to do that, but because I'm a slow runner and will need to like shower and stuff, I need to give myself like a full 3 hours from start to finish for this run. And then I have to work in the afternoon, so I have to make sure I get out of here out of my house at a certain time. All right. Sorry, I know I sniffled. Okay. I'm going to take the full box, and like I said, I think I said this last week, I really just like having the full box down in the corner. I've played around with other locations. To me, I just feel like this is the most balanced. I don't know, what do you all think? I don't know, that looks weird to me. This looks better to me, I think, for whatever reason. I just like the way that it kind of balances out. And then I like to kind of have a little bit of space at the edge as well, and like to bring it a little bit lower, so that way you just have a little bit of extra layering. That to me looks really pretty. I am going to take this tracker and put the tracker, let's see, I actually don't know where I'm going to put the tracker. So this is, what is this? This is a half box. And then this is, I wonder if I could cut this in half or into strips and do washi. I'm going to try and make this into a faux washi. I will be, well, I'll show you on screen, but this part I might speed up, because I probably won't be talking, I'll probably be concentrating. Okay, so I just eyeballed the shape of that, which actually or sorry, not the shape, but the kind of the width of it. So because I have that, I'm actually gonna take this washi and try to peel it up and bring it down lower. So washi is repositionable, right? Like that's the whole point of washi, is that you can take it up and it's not supposed to tear. But I will say that with the Hobonichi paper, at least with this Simply Gilded washi, and I have noticed it with other washis that are even stickier, that this washi can rip up the Hobonichi paper, the Tomoe River paper, just because this paper is so delicate that if you're like moving real quick, like you're trying to just rip up the washi super quick, that it might tear it. So that is something that you would want to remember as you are pulling the washi up, just to be a little bit more delicate with it. And I'm going to try and line up these lines so that way it's not super obvious that this is not a full washi strip. And there we go. I like how that looks. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit harder because I've already put the full box down. Like I said, I'm probably going to speed this part up, but I'm just going to try and slowly pull it up. Ooh, okay, so it did pull up a little bit of the sticker paper. Sorry, the Hobonichi paper. You can see there it's like super thin. That is okay, because I will be covering it up with the full box. Again, that part will still be covered. So now I'm just gonna try and really easy, like gently take off this one. So you can see here the Hobonichi paper is starting to tear a little bit with the washi and create this huge rip. So I'm just gonna try and go from a different angle. Normally I wouldn't care about like just pulling up the washi and like not reusing it. Like I guess maybe I'm a little bit wasteful that way, but I do know that this is a washi I will probably use fairly often because it's a neutral. And since I only have one roll and it's not readily available, I do want to just be careful with it. All right, gosh, sticker paper. Sometimes I love stickers, but sometimes it's just irritating. Okay, so I'm going to put down this strip. Wow, this strip is a lot smaller. Okay, that's okay. And that really shows that my washi was really off. Okay, so this is really ripping up the washi, the paper now. All right, this is gonna be a hot mess week. Yep, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Let me cut this a tiny bit smaller. All right, here we go. Okay, so it looks a little bit wrinkled there. You can see kind of more of the damage. Well, on camera it looks okay, but in person it looks kind of wrinkled. Okay, however, I like that a lot better. I think that that kind of makes it a little bit, it kind of brings in the blue of her dress a little bit more. So I like that. I think it looks pretty. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do a top 3 this week. Things I need to do. want to do these little scallops. That looks weird. That's a weird kind of header. All right, so this is a blank header. I will just do, actually, do I have, no, I'm gonna use this. And writing goals there. Let's see. I'm gonna put this up here. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do this. Nope. I think that just looks weird. Okay, so I have an appointment on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have a dog appointment. And I am going to also pick up the car. And let's see. The pen that I'm using might be this one. Depends. Let me see if it... It's a little bit of smudge, but not too bad. Okay, so the pen that I'm using is literally a pen that I picked up randomly. Here's what it looks like. It does look like it came from maybe China. I have no idea where I got it. I think I got it at the school that I work for. One of the other teachers gave it to me. All right, so things that I need to do today. I have work from 2:20 to 3:20. I'm just gonna fill in that. That's Monday through Friday. So this part I might speed up. All right, I also have my training schedule, so I'm going to go ahead and write that in as well. That'll go towards the bottom. Okay, so I have a long run today, 7¼ miles. I have a benchmark tomorrow, which is 15 minutes long. I have a recovery run on Wednesday, which is 2.75 miles. Thursday is going to be rest day, so I have nothing here. I might do yoga if I remember, because that's important to stretch out. And then I have a long run scheduled for Friday. I was originally planning on doing it Saturday, but since I just remembered I have to pick up the car and I have a hair appointment at 11, I'm not going to have time. So I'm going to try and get that in on Friday. So 2 kind of longish runs today, this week. I'm super excited about that. And then, like I said, I'm picking up a rental car. We don't have a car, so every few months we will rent a car for the weekend and then like get our dog groomed and like go shopping at the stores that are kind of far away. So like where we get our dog groomed, there's an IKEA in the area, so we also go to IKEA as well. And so it's kind of like a little like trip for us. And so rental pickup, I think that'll be like 9 a.m. And then hair appointment. I think I'm 11:30 is what I had originally, no, that is AM, not PM. And then I think we have dog grooming. There's also a really good bagel place close to where our dog grooming is, so we'll probably go there as well. That's really hard to see with the dots, or sorry, the plus marks, but oh well. Okay, so let's see, what else do I have? I think that is it. Oh, I do want to put here that this will be like top 3. This one will be, I'm going to try and do this one as Instagram this week, and we'll see how I fare with that one. And this will be my quote. That's my motivational quote of get your shit done, because I need to get my shit done. Let's see, I think for YouTube, I'm going to try and do the plan with me today. I don't think I'm going to have one tomorrow because I don't have another plan with me for tomorrow. I might do, let's see. All right, I'm going to try this one more time because my camera keeps shutting off. All right, let's see, where was I? I decided I'm going to use this checklist to make a list of things that I need to get this week because we are renting a car. So we'll have a car to actually go to different places and buy everything that we have been putting off. Here I'm going to do my top 3, like big things that need to get done. And then I'm going to challenge myself to post on Instagram more this week because I didn't do anything last week because I was sick. All right. And then I just have kind of a self-motivating quote to get shit done. Here is the full box. That's my dog in the background, by the way. It just says, do small things with great love. So that's really pretty. All right, so this was actually a half box that I cut into thirds and turned into a faux washi. So I don't know if you can see. Actually, you can't see, which makes it really good. You can't see the seams which between the pieces of paper, so I thought that's really good. And then this one is a tiny bit shorter because this one is an actual like washi header, and then this is a little bit of the extra like thicker washi, but because of the striping you can't really tell, which is great. This washi is from the Simply Gilded washi pre-sale, fall pre-sale back in June. It's this neutral gray color. I forgot the name exactly. I'll put that somewhere on the screen once I remember or get the information for the name, but it's this one right here. It's a little bit more of a warm tone gray in person. I think on camera it's just showing up a little bit cooler. And then I use the 10mm at the top because it just fits perfectly up there. So things that I have planned for this week. I do have work all week, so I wrote that in. And then my running schedule for this week is supposed to be a long run. It's a 7.25 mile, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually have time to do that today because this filming is taking longer than I thought it would. So it's probably gonna be shortened. The benchmark is 15 minutes on Tuesday. I have a recovery run of 2.75 miles on Wednesday. Thursday will probably be some sort of yoga stretch, and then I have a long run of 7.75 miles on Friday. I was gonna do the long run on Saturday, but then I forgot or just remembered that I'm picking up the rental car at 9 a.m. and then have a hair appointment at 11:30, so I'm not gonna have time to do the run. And then on Sunday the 30th, we have a dog grooming appointment at 11 a.m. The dog groomer is a little bit further away, which is why we're getting the rental car. And we're also probably gonna go to IKEA. Plus IKEA at this time because the dog groomer is very close to our nearest IKEA, and so when the dog goes in for grooming, it's like a couple hours, so then we just go to IKEA. It's a great way to limit how much time we spend in IKEA because the first time we were there we spent like 8 hours, not 8 hours, but definitely like 4 or 5 hours walking through the entire showroom. So now having a 2.5 hour limit because of the dog grooming, like 2 to 3 hour limit because we have to pick up the dog, is great for us because it motivates us to get through there a lot faster and just pick up what we need without getting sucked into the IKEA showroom. So this one is on plus sign, so it's actually really hard to read. I'm not quite a big fan of that, but there weren't any other like of these like quarter boxes. The only one was that big half box, which doesn't fit in this horizontal side. For YouTube this week, I am going to try and put up this plan with me today, but for the rest of the week, I'm just going to leave it open because I'm not going to do an Erin Condren plan with me this week. I'm going to wait until next week and do the rewind plan with me, and then I might try to do a booktube video or book related video. I'm just not sure if I'm going to or not. Like I said, my Instagram's there. So this is basically my plan for the week. I'm also going to be writing in my to-do list on the side, and then if there's any kind of things that happen throughout the